Hello and welcome to Duke's Handbook, where we are now on a new schedule. Mondays are the advice episodes. Thursdays are going to be the Am I the Asshole episodes because upon request, some people have said they'd rather it like that, and I'm okay with that. We got 2 episodes a week now. Monday advice, Thursday AITA. And let's just go ahead and get into it. All right, and welcome to this episode of Advice, and good Monday to you. I hope everything goes well. This one is called I'm Nervous About My Fiance's Request. My fiance, 23, female, and I, 25, male, have been together for 6 years and have been engaged for 3. We were planning to get married, but, COVID. Then we had a kid. We were sexually open, always talking about our sexual fantasies and intrusive thoughts. And this leads to us acting out sometimes. Adventurous things. Like my fiance role-playing as her older sister, 25 female. This is already getting into some other shit. I was nervous when she proposed the idea at first, but it's done wonders for our sex life. Her most recent idea, however, has me both really excited but really nervous. She brought up the idea to me and her possibly finding and bringing home a pair of her sister's underwear when she goes to visit her again. Her intention is for us to do our usual role playing, but with the addition of me using her sister's underwear too. Well, you could probably guess. The thought of it is really arousing, but I'm concerned if that's a big red flag or if it's too far. First of all, y'all be into your own shit. That's like what you do. Everybody got their own thing going on. But I think that's going to eventually lead to her maybe requesting her sister to join. The fact that it's a major turn on to you that she acts like her sister is a little weird. So obviously you have some sort of sexual attraction to her sister, but that would be a conversation for another time, right? I'm assuming you meant to put her sister's underwear in her mouth, which, yeah, that's just a little weird. But to each their own. You guys do your own thing, whatever works for your sex life. I hope you keep it up, honestly. Hey, if you're listening or you're watching on YouTube, do me a huge favor. Subscribe, like, comment, share, whatever. It'd be absolutely fantastic to see who's coming and going and who's watching and who's, doing their thing. So anyway, would love it if you just hit the subscribe and click that little notification bell. All right, this one's called Dad is Making Advancements. It says in my wife, but I'm assuming they meant on my wife. Gonna try to make this short as possible. I've been married for 10 years. Dad has always not liked my wife. I feel like that's crucial here. My wife wants my father to accept her. 3 months ago, he started making comments on how good she looks. She has an eating disorder and has been losing a lot of weight. This has made her struggle harder. I work a 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, and he is a high school teacher, so he is home before me. The last few weeks, he has stopped by almost every day and has said and done the following: circled my wife and asking her for multiple hugs, hugging her and pulling her very close, saying things like, quote, "You give an old man a hard time, fucking pervert." Walking in, seeing the shorts she's wearing and saying, "Well, that's not fair to me." Quote, if you were not my daughter-in-law, I would," quote, "never mind." Coming over daily to do random things at our house, like clean the bottom of my lawnmower, checking on our kids, this all while I'm home. I come home early a week ago and he pulled into our driveway, saw my car there, and left the house. He has made comments that he thinks he likes his wait, hold on. This is really messed up here. He has made comments that he thinks he likes his advances. I'm assuming she. He has made comments that he thinks she likes his advances. My wife is way too scared to say anything due to her past. And more, my family is extremely close. This has put me in a really bad spot. I'm to the point where I need to take action. My poor mom has no idea, and I'm scared she's going to sweep it under the rug, more than likely. Basically, Reddit, is there any way I can salvage this situation without destroying my close family? I will be updating. Sorry for the weird formatting. It's almost like scripted. But you're going to have to tell your dad to get fucked, cunt. Get fucked. What the fuck is your dad doing? Like, I understand, yeah, sure, okay, your wife lost some weight, whatever, but and it's like due to an eating disorder, but your father, of all people, making unwanted advances to your wife, you might need to fight your old man, dude. I'm going to be real here. And maybe not, but you're definitely going to need to set a boundary on your old man and tell him, one, you are no longer welcome at my home unless I'm home. Two, you make any sort of weird comment towards my wife's looks or anything like that, you're gone. You're fucking gone. So, I don't know. But it's about time to maybe get up in old man's face, because that's exactly what the fuck I would do. And I know that's not the best advice to give, condoning violence or anything like that. I'm not saying beat the fuck out of your old man. But however, I am saying definitely set a stern boundary that creepy high school teacher fucking dad is not allowed over at your fucking house anymore unless you're home. And if it does advance more, you're going to ruin his fucking marriage. And it doesn't bother you none because you're a goddamn adult. And you'll be okay. So, that being said, your dad's a cunt. And I hope you're able to figure that shit out, because that is some fucking weird shit. Alright, so this one's definitely a longie. We got a big old long one for you today. About a page and 3/4. Says, I, female 20, got broken up with by my ex, male 21, for the second time. We were together almost 2 years. What if he was my only soulmate? Any advice? Just on the short term, just from reading the title. That soulmate shit, I mean, it's like kind of real, but kind of not at the same time. The fact that you guys keep going back and forth, not. Anyway, but let's get into it. Me and my ex were dating for the past 1.5 years. Over the past few months, things have been pretty rocky, and I found us arguing over little things, like certain plans or dumb things such as coffee. Last weekend, he broke up with me for the second time. The fact that you gave him a second chance is already too much for me. It wasn't really unexpected because we were arguing that day, and he was like, I'm bringing you home. I'm done with your shit. And I was really hurt and pleading with him not to leave. And he kept saying, no, I'm sorry, but I'm done. You know, some men just be like that. It sucks. For some context, we both are 20 and 21 in our third year of college. Our bond was so great, we were literal best friends. Did everything together, and we had so many jokes and memories I never even had with anyone else. This was my first real relationship that was long. When we first started dating 2 years ago, it went really well for 3 months. We were in that, quote, honeymoon phase, and always were with each other. Gradually, over time, he got busy with work and school and his fraternity. So that causes a lot of distance, which ended up in him breaking up with me to, quote, focus on himself, which means he wanted to fuck other bitches. Let's be real. On both sides of the gender, I need to focus on myself. I need to grow, all that shit. That just means I want to fuck other people. Before we broke up that first time, and he said, quote, I know we'll get back together in the future, which we did, which meaning you were the one inciting that you're not going to not take him back. He went to a fraternity party as a pledge and met this girl in a sorority. They exchanged Instagram, Snapchat, and TikToks, but he said it was just to make a new friend. At first, I was iffy about it, as you should have been, but I shrugged it off. During the 3 weeks of our first breakup, they were texting as, quote, friends, and he went on Tinder which I get. What are you talking about? He went on Tinder and you get that? What the fuck are you talking about? Honey, okay, I'm not even going to read the rest of this. Babe, look, two fucking pages, and I guarantee you it's all shit that I'm going to be like, dude's fucking rocking your shit, okay? No, fuck, I'm done. I'm already done. The fact that you brought up the fact that he went on Tinder while you guys were in a fucking relationship, I'm fucking done with this whole thing. I don't know why you're getting back together with this fucking piece of shit, but if he can't fucking stay devoted to you, even though you guys are in your fucking, quote, break phase, or like in this case, in a relationship, I just stop. Just stop. That's me slapping you in the fucking face and telling you to fucking notice the goddamn signs. He's not your goddamn soulmate. From what I can grasp just off that little fucking bit, 2 paragraphs, he's a fuckboy. And he's in college, and he wants to experience the college life of not having a girlfriend and being able to be a fuckboy and do whatever the fuck he wants. And which is fine. And honestly, both of you need to like actually experience that college life. But if you really think this fucking guy that you've broken up with now the second time is your goddamn soulmate, you are fucking sorely mistaken, baby. Because this motherfucker, obviously doesn't know what he has, right? And it's going to suck because when you don't fucking go back to him the third time, which you fucking absolutely fucking should not. There's no third time's a charm in real life. That's not a fucking thing. What's a thing is the fact that you even gave him a second chance and you guys still fucking broke up. Dude, okay. No. Just no. Just you focus on your goddamn schooling. You focus on what the fuck you need to do in your fucking life to be able to be a successful woman without a man. And then once you get to that point, You do not need a man. And then you get to the point where you just kind of want a man in your life. It's not a need. It's not a necessity. You can handle all your own shit, pay your own fucking bills. You got your own car. It's paid off. You got no credit card debt, anything like that. Okay? You get like that. You get big. You get your money long. All right? And then when you want a man in your life because you have actually correctly worked on yourself, then you can start in the dating pool. And a lot of people are going to give me shit about this, but that is the fact. When you are self-sufficient, self-motivated, and you are able to handle your own shit like a motherfucking boss, then you don't need a man. And men, you won't need a woman. But you want them in your life. That's the difference here. Okay? That's the difference. Right now you're in college. You kind of want him. Not want, but need, if you will. You want him because he doesn't want you. Some weird reverse psychology bullshit. But it's putting you through some fucking mental shit, emotional shit right now. So just focus on what the fuck you're doing in your life. Focus on you. Grow. Become the best person that you fucking possibly can. And become extremely self-sufficient to the point that there are going to be men that are intimidated by that. And the reason they're intimidated by that is, what's the word? Oh man, what's that called? They're little fucking bitches that can't handle a strong woman. They want to be the man that is the reason why you're not going anywhere, because they're fully taking care of fucking everything. But men like that are intimidated by successful women that can handle their own goddamn shit, because they know that woman doesn't fucking need them. Become the woman that doesn't need a man. Bottom fucking line. And the only man that's going to come into your life and actually accept you for what you are real fucking men that like strong fucking women. Bottom line. And I'm done. Hey, if you've made it this far and you're on whatever you're listening to, whether it's Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, whatever it is, go ahead and give it a like, a follow, comment, share it with your friends if you've liked it this far. And we will keep on keeping on, I guess, as we move forward with the episode. Thank you for watching, listening, whatever you're doing, having me on in the background. Doesn't matter. Really appreciate it. This one's called Accidentally Sent my mom a pic of my girlfriend with no clothes on. Fucking what, dude? How do you fucking do that? Like, I'm assuming you're old enough to use a smartphone. Like, you're not like in your fucking 50s, bro. Like, ooh, double check your shit before you hit send. That is a life lesson. All right. It's not long. This is to close up the episode. How do I fix this? I'm stressing. My girlfriend was fresh out the shower and laid down beside me. Okay. I was texting my mom on Snapchat, but had my girlfriend on delivered, so I went to snap her a picture of her beautiful body and misclicked the name, and it went to my mom instead. She had opened the snap before I realized and could delete it, and said, "What the fuck?" Own your fucking mistake. Mama already saw it, dude. I mean, like, what the fuck? I'm not good with Snapchat and I'm on it and all that other shit, but god damn, dude, double check your shit, son. You know what? Just tell you, okay. Mom was like, what the fuck? Just be like, oh, I saw a mark on her. I didn't know if that was like a woman thing. So I thought I'd ask you for advice. I don't know. Hopefully that covers your ass. I don't know. But I mean, one of my exes was incredibly close with my mother and sent a picture of her hoo-ha saying, there was a split down there and like, how does she, you know, fix that? Because it hurts. Because your boy like pipe. And anyway, they were close enough that my mom, and my girlfriend at the time were able to deal with that. But yeah, just be like, I don't know. I saw a mark and I thought, how am I going to deal with this? I thought it was a chick thing. That's what you do. I don't know. Dude, that's the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my entire life. I don't know how you fucked that up. Okay. Anyway. Wow. So that'll do it for this episode. Keep an eye out for Eagle in the Roo. Where me and my Australian buddy, what am I doing? My Australian buddy and myself just kind of talk about everything. Politics, humanity, freaking gaming, YouTube, different creators, stand-up comedy, whatever it is, we talk about it because we love that shit. And yeah, so go ahead again, like, follow, sub, whatever you can do on whichever platform. Just like make sure you're keeping up to date with the podcast, and then we'll catch you on the next episode. You have a good rest of your day.